Привет из Сингапура. С вами передача «Голубь мира», где разбираем крутые навыки. Спрашиваем на английском, отвечаем на русском. Подтягивайте язык или смотрите перевод в тайм-кодах. Let's talk about cryptocurrencies and let's start with the definition.
Crypto, this is about some kind of coded and so on. Currencies, this is about money. Cryptocurrencies, this is money which exist just in virtual world. This is equation which is made for people to solve or to mine some kind of values which would be presented also in real life. This is very strange, but anyway, now it's happened. We have Visa card, we have MasterCard, Japanese payment system, SWIFT, and so on. Why this is not enough? No one knows. Crypto people, they think that they are crypto anarchists. They do not want to have government or banks interfere their deals. But I think this way of living will give us not a good results because anyway, in this case, we need crypto policy, crypto courts, and so other.
In terms of the fundamentals of cryptocurrencies, what they could be.
First, any kind of currency is building on the hope. If we hope that this currency will stay in the same level and it is stable, it would be useful. For example, if we live on a small island and we have, for example, just 20 corks of wine, it would be like a currency. But if someone will bring a box of wine with 10 or 12 or 20 more corks, our currency will fall down. Second, everyone should understand what is exchange rate for other resources. For example, for gold, for example, for other cryptocurrencies, or for hard currencies like fund, yen, or yuan. And last one, cryptocurrencies should be accepted by, for example, pizzeries, sushi bars, I don't know, restaurants, hotels. If it is accepted, it could be used. In any other case, it's just equations.
And when it comes to using this skill in real life, what possible levels of mastery could be that the one person can possess?
First level, you have a wallet, electronic wallet, so-called cold wallet, and hot wallet. Hot, which is usable for immediate transfers. Cold, you should first put money from your cold to the hot and then use it. Second, when you understand how to make some operations, putting money in cryptocurrencies and take it out in cheapest way. And the last one, when you know how to create cryptocurrencies. We are happy in Bureau Bragинский. We have already created 4 kind of cryptocurrencies. They was totally built. They never was used, but anyway, we get our money. And we're happy to have such projects because suddenly it appears not an easy things to create a cryptocurrency.
And when it comes to mistakes when people make when they're trying to learn or even use the skill, what is the list?
You know, this is a very sad story, and let me say directly, when we were building our first cryptocurrency for our customer, suddenly I realized that 80% of the budget would be spent for marketing. I was so sad, I was so upset, and I asked technician team, is it possible to beat everything for 20% of the budget? And they were happy to say me, for sure not. And I asked them, why we do this if we don't believe that it will work? And everyone was saying, you know, our customer, he just think about a bounty campaign just to be famous, but he do not really intend to use this cryptocurrency in real world. And it happened, as I said.
So it seems that there are so many many cons of the cryptocurrency. So maybe actually we can look into why this thing probably have more like negative ROI or maybe negative second order of the consequences, so that it is more clear what is the cryptocurrency from that side.
When we're talking about negativity or bad side of the cryptocurrency, what is for me is not acceptable. This huge amount of electricity is it used by cryptocurrency. I couldn't be sure, but I heard from one person who was living in America. It was former my pupil. He told me that already some of crypto miners already switched to the nuke station to take the direct power. And I was wondering how huge this should be a firm which is built such a cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency around the globe spend the same amount of electricity as Switzerland per year, and it is too much. Nothing creates. Maybe we even spend some coal or maybe oil or some other resources which are limited on our planet to create something which has no value. Second is so-called decentralization, when you don't know exactly how many computers store your record. For example, let's say about notary. We agreed with you, Maxim, that we will create a company. We approach to notary and he writes some special kind of papers, and now we have a share of our new firm. But suddenly we found that there are some errors, maybe in your name, maybe in my name. We came to the notary and say, let's correct these mistakes. And it would be made without any further payment. But in blockchain or other crypto arrays would be forever two transactions, right one and wrong one. And it is not possible to erase the wrong one. So maybe 10% of the capacities of the cryptocurrency would be spent for storing something unused. And last negative point for purpose of our podcast would be that a lot of people wants to create their own cryptocurrency. It is the same with the paper one, but in this case we will have a lot of exchanges, and you know who will make the money? Not you, not me, but all these exchange kiosks.
So somehow it reminds me a little modified history of the tree that would cry if it would knew that it has to die, turn into the oil, then this oil would be put into electricity plant, and then plant would fuel the crypto currency farm so that you can pay for your coffee with the Bitcoin. So probably there are also some of the pros, because I do believe it's also will be fair enough to talk about some positive effects of the cryptocurrency, and maybe to add a bit of more context. Somehow there might be a possibility to transfer money to the countries where it's not possible to do at the moment or at the certain moments of time. So can we cover the maybe possible positive aspects of this topic?
To be honest, there are a lot of positive topics or bullet in cryptocurrencies, but they are slightly less and they are lightweighted. First, it is very good that they are untraceable. In theory, on the practice, it is everything is traceable. Second, you could divide your currency for very small pieces. Let me explain in digits. When I was working in Alpha Bank in Moscow, this bank was transferring money like 1 billion times per 1 day. And no one knows, but this is small parts of money which couldn't be given to the client, like 4 digits after the comma, was присвоены, acquired by the bank. And you know how much it was for 1 day? Like 5 to 6 million US dollars. When you are going to use these cryptocurrencies, you could have so many digits after the comma. So you like, for example, 9 is quite okay. And last one, when you're going through the border, you are not allowed to carry with yourself like 10,000, I don't know exactly, US dollars or euros. But if you have cryptocurrency, you will ask, okay, I have an empty pocket. There are no flash drive. There are nothing is written. Everything is my head. But if you will forget, you will never take your money back.
And in terms of the future, or maybe possible alternative to the cryptocurrencies, so what is the future and what are the possible ways of development of this topic?
I firmly believe that we will have currencies, maybe not just crypto. Crypto is too expensive and crypto is too complex. It's quite enough to have an electronic money, digit ruble or digit Singaporean dollar, or I don't know, digital shekel in Israel. But cryptocurrencies quite good suitable for banking of things. For example, your sneakers could pay for your running or visiting your fitness club. For example, your watch could pay for your coffee or, I don't know, your co-working. For example, your washing machine could pay for powder or for electricity and for hot water.
It's like you're giving some sort of allowances to your own items that you have. And in terms of the future, or the necessity of the skill, so how it could help to make this world a better place.
You know, this already happened. We will have currencies in electronic form in any case. We already passed the step in which we could refuse it. Now, a lot of people possess the money and also some special services of the countries, and some kind of maybe even criminals has the cryptocurrencies in their wallet, and they will protect it. Also, investment banking and traditional banking, they also already use cryptocurrency, so they will not disappear. They will live with us all the time. Maybe they will be more productive. Maybe they will use less resources. Maybe they became a bit friendly, because, for example, for old people, it's not an easy way to use it. Just now I have a call from my friend. He was in America, and he couldn't pay by QR code in a restaurant, and he was angry, and he was asking me how to do this. I was explaining to him, and he suddenly asked, is it okay that technology all the time became more complex and complex? I am an old man. Give me the rest.
Мы рассмотрели навык криптовалюты и чем он полезен именно вам. Всем мира!